Breaking news here in Phuket. I'm joined by Jay.
Hello, good morning.
And today we're talking about the new entry requirements into Thailand. That's how I feel, Jay. You are visually representing how I feel on the inside.
Can I just have a bit more coffee?
It's actually feeling a little bit like 2021 again. So look, we as a channel always try to stay up to date with the most relevant tourist news. This is what's happened a few days ago, I believe Thursday. Maybe the government had a meeting, and the meeting was about the reopening of China to tourists and how that may affect the spread of COVID. The Thailand government, which is a neutral government, decided that to counteract this effect, what they would do is put a travel restriction for all countries, not just for specific Chinese travelers.
The whole world.
Yes. And what that basically means now is that if you are planning to travel to Thailand, and Phuket's included in that, you'll need to present proof of vaccination. Most likely that's going to happen at check-in as you check into the flight. Normally the airlines enforce this. They'll say, show us your passport, show us your flight, now show us your vaccine certificate. If you don't have it, they won't let you on the plane, because the risk is if you fly to Thailand and get rejected, it's the airline's job to repatriate you.
Ooh.
With that said, there's a caveat to
what?
A caveat.
Caveat.
Whatever. It's too early, Jay.
It's early in the morning.
Thailand has a weird process about how it implements rules. What happens is Thailand goes, we have a great new rule, but it's not enacted yet. So this is what's happened. The government has come out and said, we're thinking about doing this new rule. And generally that means in the days following, we might see that rule come into law. For anything in Thailand to become into law, it's got to be published into the Royal Gazette. But as of right now, this particular rule has not been published into the Royal Gazette. The prediction is that they're going to bring this rule in prior to the first Chinese flight landing into Thailand.
Now let me guess, is that the 19th of January?
No, so there's two dates that have been published in two different media outlets.
Can I change my guess, because I just looked at your notes?
Yes.
Is it the 9th of January?
So one date's been saying is the 9th, and one date's been saying the 12th. So right now we're filming this on the, what's the date today?
8th.
The 8th. So there could be a midnight announcement tonight. Generally, when the Thai government wants to publish something that's not popular, they'll publish it at 11:59 p.m., hoping it misses the news cycle. So we're expecting either maybe tonight, if not maybe Sunday night, they're going to publish this in the Royal Gazette, and inside there will be all the information in a completely uncrystal clear way on how to do this. And again, please understand, Jay and I have been through this with every element of COVID. If you go look through our channel, you'll see the never-ending updates that we gave as we read orders and went through understanding what that really meant and how it would be implemented. So we're a little bit skeptical. I know we put up a video yesterday, Jay, and a bunch of people were commenting, you know, it's not in law yet. Different media outlets are saying different things. This is normal for Thailand. No one truly understands exactly what's going to happen. And even when it's published into law, still no one's going to understand what is going to happen, and we'll all have to work it out as it goes along. Now, that's really horrible as a traveler. I truly do understand that. We hope that you maintain your bookings, you keep coming back, because Thailand and Phuket need you. 2.5 years worth of shutdown, 2 months worth of high season is not going to fix that kind of problem. So let's get a little bit more into details. I've been doing some research around this. It seems that as of right now, there are no direct flights from China into Phuket scheduled for January. There are flights into Bangkok. So I'm not certain as to when this rule is going to come into play for direct flights into Phuket. But it does seem very interesting that there is a big whole hoo-ha about this, but there are no real direct Phuket flights booked, and it doesn't look like any uplift will go from China to Phuket during January because there's no scheduled flights. What does it mean? What does a proof of vaccine mean? Look, some countries you have a digital certification. That means you're going to have to show your digital certificate. Some countries don't, like us here in Thailand, we have a physical certificate.
I've got it in my bag. It's a little yellow book.
What does Thailand define as fully vaccinated? That's 2 jabs. And generally it's basically any vaccine that the World Health Organization has approved. That can be Sinovac, that can be, I've forgotten the names, Pfizer, Moderna, what's the other one that we got? I've had so many jabs I can't even understand it anymore. Some questions on our channel the other day was, what if I got vaccinated 18 months ago? The definition of vaccination is 2 jabs. It doesn't matter when it happened, as long as you've been jabbed twice.
I'm jabbed 4 times now. You enjoyed that, didn't you?
I did. I'm frustrated, so it's nice to hit someone.
Blimey. Keep going.
So that's the first big news, which is you've got to show proof of vaccine. Again, it's probably going to be administered at your check-in airport. There is a sub-news to it. I did allude to this in my first video. Some travelers are going to need to provide proof of travel insurance. Now, the proof of travel insurance is tied to your onwards destination. So if your onwards destination requires an RT-PCR test to enter, you need to prove that you have travel insurance specifically covering COVID. If that's your onwards destination needs an RT-PCR. So let's give an example. I'm flying from Australia to Phuket. My onwards destination is India. So maybe I'm going to do an Asian tour. I'm going to do Phuket, India, Singapore, then fly home. Okay, India right now require an RT-PCR test upon entry if you're coming from Thailand. Now I need to buy COVID insurance because my onwards destination requires an RT-PCR test. Other countries that require it are Japan, India, China itself need it, and I do feel like, Jay, this is my prediction, and it's not law because it's not published anywhere yet. My prediction is that Thailand, if it sticks to this course of doing a one rule fits all, that Thailand might get punished politically by some other countries, and therefore RT-PCR tests may be required if you come from Thailand into other countries. That's why yesterday I said to you, if traveling to Thailand, get COVID health insurance because you never know.
Just get health insurance in general.
It makes sense to have travel insurance.
Doesn't it just?
100%. I don't know how you can travel
because
without
what you
travel
just
insurance.
said was relatively confusing for us simpletons, but bottom line is just get health insurance if you're travelling.
Yes.
That's it, isn't it?
Because who knows, you might get Thai belly and end up in a hospital. So
Yeah.
you need
Thai belly or Delhi belly.
So again, I think like the rules are really clear to me. There's been a bunch of comments and questions on our original YouTube video. I've tried to answer every one of them. If you have a specific question for your scenario, just drop a comment below. We'll try and answer it as well.
When we say we, Sean.
Yeah, because Jay's got no idea. He's actually just like the stuffed puppet here, just agreeing with everything I say.
My parents are coming in a few weeks. I just hope they're all right. That's it.
Fully vaccinated?
Fully vaccinated, fully insured.
They'll be fine.
They'll be fine.
The question I'm getting is predicting the future.
Only Mystic Meg can predict the future.
Look,
That's a UK-based joke.
I think again it's difficult to say what's going to happen in the future. Like Thailand really doesn't want to close. There's no concept where we're going to close borders. You know, I think this knee-jerk reaction, I'm not even certain it's going to become law. You know, there's a lot of pushback on it here by the tourism industry, and tourism on Phuket as an island is 95% of our whole economy. So I think that's going to be problematic. With that said, it is an election year. A recent poll of the local Thai population showed that 68% of them preferred to err on health over economy. So in an election year, this is a positive political move for anyone who wants to get re-elected. With that said though, I think economically the Thailand can't survive without tourism right now. So I think if this gets a lot of pushback, they might step back. You know, there are rumblings inside the immigration department that this won't be great. There are rumblings inside the tourism department that this won't be great. The health minister himself has tried to publicly say that this is not something that they're trying to do to stop tourism. So let's wait and see. It's not law yet. It's predicted, we're guessing it's going to be a midnight announcement in the next few days. That means it probably, when they do these announcements, normally they set a date when it's going to come into play. It's not like with immediate effect, meaning that you're in the airplane and the rule changes when you land. Based on what we saw in the last round of COVID restrictions, generally they were saying it will be affected from X date, and that means it gives you time to prepare. That's my guess. They're going to follow the same principles again. Again, the government actually learned a lot in COVID how to roll out these rules and restrictions for international travel, and I'm hoping that they use those same learnings in the new restrictions they're bringing out.
Hey look, sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry.
Is that your only...
Mate, I don't know why you've introduced me to this video. I don't know why I've got up early to come here, apart from to bring the equipment. I can't talk about politics, I can't talk about this sort of stuff. I just smile sweetly and look pretty.
That's why I bought you.
Oh, brilliant.
You've got the hair and everything today.
Let's look, your hair is bouffant today.
And do you know how tired I am reading all this news, staying up late, trying to run a business and a foundation at the same time?
Woe is me. Bless you. All right, come on.
That's it.
Say goodbye.
We'll give you another update if we see anything that...
Probably on Sunday night at 1 o'clock in the morning when Sean WhatsApps me and says, let's go. Come on, let's talk now.
That'd be cool.
It would be cool. We can do it over WhatsApp. I don't mind.
No. We'll come to the office and do it.
Thanks, Sean.
So we'll see you 1 o'clock Monday morning.
Well, depending on where they live, it might not be 1 o'clock that morning.
Okay, all right. That's it, guys. Thank you.